All right, so today's video is another, just some thoughts and potentially tips on leadership. You know, serve time as an executive, you know, in the financial sector. So, you know, take it for what you will. Today's lesson are things that employees look for in good managers and leaders. And we'll make this a quick video. So I think one of the top things that employees look for in a leader is someone who allows them latitude to grow and at times to fail. And this probably won't be the most popular, and this is maybe leaning a bit toward personal experiences that I've had, but if you think about the best leaders that you've had, one of the things that I bet that would come to mind is they had a lot of confidence in you and your abilities, and they gave you opportunities to be successful and fail. So I think that's something that employees look for, because it's, you know, in a lot of cases, depending on what type of team you have, or, you know, even family, like you gotta, as a leader, one of the big keys is, you know, at that point you have a team, right? So you want to help empower your team to be the best they can be. If they have to rely on you for everything, you're not fully empowering your team, right? At that point, it's more so, you know, just more of a power ego type of thing, and you may not even know that that's the case. So that's maybe the first thing that we'll start with is, you know, really leaning into your team, their growth, and instilling confidence in your team. I think that's what a lot of leaders are looking for. A lot of employees, rather, are looking for. The second thing that I think a lot of employees and teammates are looking for is someone who cares. You know, I won't spend a lot of time on this, but take a genuine interest, know their name, know their spouse's name, know their dog's name, you know, find something that,
one name, just stand right here.
Find something that they care about and really try to connect. And that's something, let's say they have a dog, let's say their dog is, you know, Max Little Brownie. You know, when you have your connection touch points with them, ask about how that dog is doing, because that dog is going to be very important to them. If they got kids, ask about the kids. Take a genuine interest in people. That helps to build a rapport, drive trust, and really have a good working relationship. Nobody wants the robotic, you know, let's say you're in an office or in a workplace, right? Nobody wants this robotic, hey, do you have this done yet? And that's all it is. You know, another quick lesson on leadership is, you know, be willing to listen to teammates even when you know. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, so again, wrapping that up, a genuine interest in your team can go a long way. Another one, if you've seen my previous video, is praise. So I won't spend a lot of time on that, but don't, just a quick recap, please, you know, tell people thank you, show them appreciation, make them feel important. If they're your team members, they are important, right? And they need to know that, and they need to know what they do is valued and how much you appreciate it when they do a good job. You know, that goes a long way, whether you think it does or not. Make sure you're letting people know. You might not always be able to get them that promotion or that raise, but a lot of times people and teammates will stay with you when they know that they're appreciated. And that's just a general tenet in life. That's for a relationship thing too, right? Just people want to feel appreciated. So, you know, make sure that you're just intentional about letting them know that. I've heard, you know, horror stories about just people not feeling appreciated, and, you know, managers have just a very cold tone, and, you know, almost like you've heard the kids that, you know, the dad never says love you or I'm proud of you. You know, that's romanticized in the spy movies, right? But that's not how you want to go about your daily life. You show people appreciation, show people gratitude and thanks. Goes a long way. And the last one I'll leave you with today, then the last thing I'll leave you with is, as a leader, take accountability. So, you know, you get paid the big bucks for a reason. If something goes wrong, the first thing that you do publicly is not point the finger at your team. Publicly, you own that. If that got through your chair from an approval standpoint, you own it. Now, privately, you may need to reprimand or make some corrective actions, right? But there's a way to do that tactfully, you know, adroitly, to where you're not losing your team, right? So if something in the public goes right, you praise your team. If it goes wrong, you take high extreme accountability. That is a sign of a great leader. You know, your team is working hard. They're not going to get everything right. If it goes wrong publicly, that's on you. And then privately, you address it. You don't shame anyone. You know, don't be the deflector. Oh, that was so-and-so. I can't believe they missed that. No, I can't believe I missed that. And then privately, you go talk to your team. So that's, you know, and then the tangential to that Lastly, when your team messes up, as like nobody's infallible, right? You'll mess up, they'll mess up. When your team messes up, when someone on your team messes up, one of the best things you can do is be there to support. You know, you got great employees. Like I said, they're not going to get it perfect. When they do have a slip up, be there to pick them up, dust them off, get them back on their way, help them be inspired, motivated to go out and crush it, as you know they will and as they've done in the past. Don't let them beat themselves up too much about a mistake, because, you know, some of the top employees have extreme accountability. They want to do a great job, and, you know, we'll fall short at times, but when we do, be there to support, pick them up, let them know, hey, that's okay. I have confidence in you. We'll get it the next time. Or if they make a mistake, you know, be there to, like I said, pick them up, dust them off, stand them back on their feet, and get them going again. Just some leadership thoughts. Hopefully you have a blessed day, and you can do whatever you put your mind to. God bless. See ya.